After getting started and set up with Rapsodo, a really common question we get from our Academy users is utilizing the technology to improve a facility's bottom line. This is a great tool that is on our website. It runs through 6 different ideas and ways that you can utilize the technology to make money in that organization. So just to run through it, the first thing I think we see most commonly is a monthly fee for players, parents to utilize the technology. It's pretty common to see the Rapsodo usage always be tied in with the lessons. So if you're a hitting instructor, a pitching instructor, utilizing that technology along with all the lesson times. Also, it could be a situation to where giving access to those players a certain amount of time in that cage when they can have Rapsodo on to be able to see their pitching and hitting metrics. So number one, just charging a monthly fee is very common. Number 2, enhancing your lessons. So before you would have any ball tracking technology, there's a lot to work with an athlete on their mechanics and be able to get their velocity, but by getting all of the data points, it truly is an enhancement to the lessons where you can establish a baseline early on and then track that progression over time to set goals. If it's more break or if it's a harder thrown pitch, or maybe on the hitting side, it's just hitting the ball further or in a certain launch angle. So just utilizing the data immediate feedback to enhance those lessons can bring a lot of value to the players. Number 3 would be a recruiting package. We're in a day and age, really in all sports, where data is such a big piece of a player's recruiting journey. That starts now at the youth level through high school, college. If a player is able to show pro scouts or college scouts their progression on a data side, along with the raw video of their mechanics and data, it puts together a really good recruiting package to show how that player has developed, one, over time, and also maybe it can give an insight on their potential by seeing their mechanics and their raw data together in a recruiting package. By using Rapsodo with all lessons, that allows you to build up those recruiting packages to offer to those players and parents. The fourth option for utilizing Rapsodo to make money for a program is a really exciting one that we've seen quite often, is holding a pro day. That's where maybe it's a certain day of running through different measurement types for like a combine at a facility, but really utilizing the Rapsodo pitching and hitting so that all the data on that pro day, maybe even scouts are coming in the door to see the players in action, but knowing that all that data will be collected so that after the fact, after the event is over, you have a full PDF report of the performance along with all the videos so that the scouts holding that pro day, they can see the athletes in person, but also you can have those assets after the fact for the recruiting profile. Rolling into number 5 on ways to utilize Rapsodo to increase the bottom line in an organization is just specialized program. So there's a lot of data that does come from the systems. So there's different teachings we know in the baseball, softball world when it comes to the mechanics side or taking different value in the teaching aspect. All of this data allows you to specialize your own programs. So being able to get a baseline of a player, see that player improve, if you're implementing certain band work or certain weight room programs or even like a weighted ball program, and being able to show over time how that athlete has improved, to be able to promote that and show that you can gain velocity or create more horizontal or vertical break on those pitches to make that athlete better. A great way to do that is through specialized programs at the facility. A great way to increase revenue at a facility is to really gamify the cages. The best way to do that through Rapsodo is the Rapsodo game mode. This brings different game modes into the setting that you wouldn't just get from the Diamond app. Inside the Diamond app, you can see field visuals, spin visuals, the video component, but what you have going into game mode is when you can see things like home run derby, situational outcomes. Really the gamification side of utilizing Rapsodo can bring a lot of excitement, especially if it's training indoors. A really great way to show that is screen mirroring to a TV, so the player and that lesson, the players can see that ball flight on the screen in the gamified setting, if that is like a home run derby or just working on moving runners across the diamond.